What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sean, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you some tips and some things to consider when thinking about purchasing your next Apple product. So if you've ever wondered what's the right Apple product for you, what should I do, how do I know if I should buy this, I'm going to discuss a few things that I hope help you make some more informed decisions about your next purchase. So let's get into it. I love Apple products, all right? And so on this channel, I talk a lot about Apple products, but my goal is to help you guys make informed decisions about your purchases, especially Apple products. I am just an everyday average consumer. I don't have every Apple product, and so I try to talk about products that I own, and I come from a place of experience with my own relationship with these devices. And so I'm going to give you some tips that I use that I think are helpful, that will help you kind of make better choices when it comes to Apple products. All right, so the first tip is do some research. All right, we live in the World Wide Web. You can find anything at your fingertips. I spend a great amount of time watching YouTube videos and reading articles and comparing prices for just different models, different types of phones. So I'll compare, for example, an iPhone to Samsung. What's the price? What are the tech specs? Because maybe Apple isn't for you and there's another phone out there that's going to fit your price point or fit what maybe you're looking for in specs on a device. And so do your research and know what your budget is. All right, these things are not cheap. iPhones in particular are upwards of $1,000. If you start speccing them out with storage and all that stuff, it can get really expensive. So know what your budget is, stick within your budget, but do some good research before you go out there and just add something to your cart. Another good piece of advice I have for you, especially when it comes to Apple, is know when to buy. Apple tends to release products pretty regularly, but sometimes it can be a little unpredictable when the next product comes out. For the most part, Apple releases their iPhones sometime in September/fall. But after that, depending on if you're an iPad fan, Macbook fan, or Apple Watch fan, they may not necessarily drop that device at the same time they drop the iPhone. Now, the iPhone has been pretty stapled to be in the fall, but that could change at some point. Who knows? Apple is kind of on this rampage right now of changing things up. And with this, if you're a bargain shopper, if you're on a budget, knowing when a product is coming out, you might be able to get some last minute sales on the model prior if you're not one of the people that wants the latest and greatest piece of technology. Next, after you've done some research, after you kind of know when you're ready to make the purchase, you're going to want to look at use case and more specifically storage capacity. What are you going to be using the device for? If you're using your iPhone and you're a content creator, you might want to get one of their bulkier storage capacities. If you're a student and you just need a computer to complete your assignments, a MacBook Air with base level storage might be good enough for you. So do your research, know what your budget is, and know what you're going to be using the product for. The last thing you want to do is shell out extra money for a feature or a spec of the product and you never end up using it. So know what you're going to be using your device for. And sometimes if you have the budget and you're future thinking, it might be good to future-proof yourself by maybe getting the additional storage. Another thing to consider that there is great debate out there in the world is warranties, Apple Care, protection, all that stuff. All right, so if you are the type of person that knows you're going to drop your device, you live an active lifestyle, maybe you have children like I do, you may want to think about investing in Apple Care. It might be a wise investment. You also might want to think about getting some screen protectors. I know right now in this video, this iPhone 15 Pro Max is caseless, but I do have a myriad of different cases that I use with this phone, and I also have a screen protector on it. So you might want to invest in some protective accessories for your device. That's something to think about. I'm team Apple Care. I know it's an extra subscription or a yearly payment depending on the product, but I honestly think it's worth it. And the money that you save in repairs, if it does happen, is better than that one time you have to go in and pay full price. And my final tip here that I'm going to give you, especially around holiday time, is make sure you're buying your Apple products from authorized retailers or directly from the Apple store. I see so many things on the internet, Twitter, Instagram, of people buying fake iPhones or bootleg iPads or a knockoff Airpods Pro. All right, so make sure you're buying your product from a reputable source. The last thing you want to do is pay someone Apple price for a jimmy-rigged, bootleg, counterfeit Apple product. All right, I've seen it happen. But that's it for this video. Those are just my quick tips on some things that I do personally before going out and purchasing an Apple product. If you found this video helpful, if you like the content, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to know when more content goes live, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Definitely would appreciate that. Hit the bell while you're at it so you can get that live notification. But like always, until next time, be blessed. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.